Hey everybody, Jimbo Klimbo here with Jimbo Klimbo Gaming. In this video, we are going to be starting our hauling career in Pyro. We've conquered Stanton, we've destroyed it, we've did everything basically you can do, and we're going to be starting our new career in Pyro. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so I'm starting my career here in Pyro at Patch City, and we are going to be going to Rustville. We're going to be grabbing 7 cargo containers, 7 SCU. I'm assuming they're 1 SCU containers because this is a beginner mission. So let's take a look at our Mobiglass. And so as you can see here in the top left, we have a trainee hauler needed for direct small planetary route. Deliver 7 SCU of waste to Rustville on Pyro 1. And if you're not familiar with hauling in Pyro, this completely is a new hauler contract from Red Wind Line Haul. If you've seen any of my previous videos, you will know that I've already got to the bulk rep with Kovalax over in Stanton. I've got the experience level, which essentially opens me up to be able to haul anything in Stanton, really. And so I've been using the whole C over in Stanton system, and I wanted to make a video about first time hauling in Pyro. So over in Pyro, you have 2 haulers in Pyro outside of Stanton's 1, the Kovalex hauling company. You do have the Headhunters, and you also have the Red Wind Line Haul. So for this mission, we are going to be doing the very first mission you can do. As you can see here, we have a small grade hauling, which is perfect for the raft, which what we're going to be using, and they're going to be paying $49,000. And so these are very beginning missions. So to start those, if you're new to hauling, you're going to open up your Mobiglass, go to your contracts, and go to your offers, look for the hauling tab, and look for these beginner missions, which you'll eventually get rep, and it will continue to grow as you continue to do more missions. So we are right here in the trainee tab over in Pyro. Alright, so let's go ahead and request the cargo here. So just like in Stanton, you come over to the elevator terminal, and you're going to select all of your cargo. We gotta lower the elevator first, I guess. So just like in Stanton, you're gonna head over to the cargo elevators and drag and drop all these so we can load them up on the raft and head over to Rustville. And of course, I've got my handy dandy max lift here with me. But if I didn't, the raft has a tractor beam on the back of it, which is why the raft is such an exceptional spacecraft. Alright, let's get these, this small hull loaded up, and we will be on our way to Rustville. Oh, there it is. Flight ready.
Systems activating.
Gonna
Systems
request takeoff, and that's gonna be hold left alt and in. And it's going to automatically contact the ATC for you and get you going. Clear you for takeoff. As you can see, we got our little cargo down there. And this raft looks wonderful. Very industrial for its purpose. Industrial looking for its purpose. Alright, and we are off.
shields off.
We're going to switch over to Quantum Drive. And gonna look for our mission location. So deliver shipment. And it's going to be a little bit of a ways. So it's going to be 23.7 GM. Let's spool up and we're going to hit the road.
Quantum travel engaged.
One thing I do want to point out about the raft is in the top left here, it's got this nice digital gauge for your gas meter, or your quantum fuel meter, I should say, and your H2 fuel, which I think is a really cool feature of this ship. It's very similar to kind of like a car that we drive in the real world, and I think that's just a fun little feature here. Things to consider when hauling in Pyro are definitely going to be the capability of your spacecraft as it relates to the quantum fuel, because Pyro is vastly larger than Stanton, and so you are going to need to consider how far these jumps are that you're going to be going to. So make sure you have a hauler that has the ability to jump from place to place and has enough quantum fuel to do that. I think the raft has adequate enough distance for hauling in Pyro. Not necessarily the best, but definitely not the worst. All right, so we're gonna hop over here to Rustville, and once we get there, gonna spin this thing and orient a little bit. Uh-oh, overshot a bit. And once we get on the ground, we're gonna have to also consider other players, of course. Pyro is known for its PvP and, I guess, brutalness. So those are definitely things to keep in mind. We have such a small hull that I don't think we're going to have a problem with pirates or anything, and we're just hauling waste. And typically pirates will see what you're hauling before they attack you. At least the good ones do, at least, to see if it's going to be even really worth attacking you. So there's Rustville, out in the middle of absolutely nowhere. See if the lights help at all, and they don't. So it's always a good idea to scan as well before you get down on the ground at your target location. Alright, now the lights are working. So, in to deploy your landing gear.
Landing
And I haven't been to this location, so we're going to find the elevators together. This looks like a nice landing pad, maybe. Where is the elevator? There it is. So this is going to be the cargo elevator here. You're going to load it on top of that yellow door, and that will have the grid on it, and then you will lower it using the terminal right there in that little tower, little base of the tower there. So what we'll do is we're going to line up with this here. And lower it down. Oh, I didn't see that rock. I was focusing on I was focusing on where I was going, not necessarily the rock. So I like to get it pretty close. You can land it very easy. I'm going to set my shields on. I'm going to hold Y to exit my pilot seat. And to set your shields, you can hold B, as in boy. I'm going to call the elevator. And we are going to exit. Alright, so something happened to the recording whenever I completed this mission. However, I will go back through it step by step, minus the cargo on top, because I've already finished the mission. So what I did do and what you would do if you're doing your mission here in Pyro, you're going to equip your multi-tool or max lift, or you could use your tractor beam on the raft if you're using the raft, which is right here, to be able to get that equipment off. So, take your cargo off just like you would normally, and you're going to take it over here to the elevator. So as you'll notice, this elevator comes from underneath, and then it drops back down, and it's outside. So you have to make sure that if you see these yellow doors, you're going to need to call the elevator. So to do that, you come over to this terminal. If it's this style of elevator, you're going to hit F. You're going to go to the bottom left corner here to raise the elevator, which it will do. And this animation will happen. So now you have a cargo grid that you can place your cargo on for the mission. And so what you would do is you would grab the cargo boxes, put them on the gray colored cargo grid, and it even says cargo right there. Yeah, it says cargo right there. Can't really see it, the light washes it out, but you'll have a cargo grid, it'll highlight, and it'll allow you to place the boxes on it. So once you've put your cargo on there, you're going to come back over to this terminal, hit F, you're going to see your cargo, and you're going to lower it, which this prompt will come up, much like in Stanton, and the elevator will retract down below with the cargo. It will then close, and you will get a prompt saying that your mission is complete. And so I'll show you here. You can see here in the notifications that I have completed it. The trainee hauler for direct small planetary route completed, 7 of 7 to Rustville, and I got paid out for that $49,000. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video helped. If it did, please give me a like, consider subscribing and leave a comment down below if there's any other pointers. If you are an experienced hauler in Pyro, for anybody that may watch this video, or if you're a new pilot and you're in Pyro, if you have something I did not cover and you have questions about, please let me know down in the comments. Appreciate you guys watching, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.